Good morning once again, my dear friends. This is Mr. Mambi Franco for Vision Bags Uganda. As we did communicate yesterday that we shall be learning today how to make this round laptop bag that I did send yesterday in our group. So far yesterday I did send a leather laptop bag, but today I want to use the example of a fabric laptop bag. So this is how it looks like, because yesterday I just did send photos, but even the inside of it brings a difference. It depends how you can make it or what you choose to do with your bag. So today we want to learn how to make this kind of bag, as I promised you yesterday. So this kind of bag, we begin by measuring. We begin by measuring a rectangle of 15 on 20 on 21. But after measuring the 15 on 21, so we also go ahead measuring these dots inside these on these four corners of the bag. Why should we why should we do this? The reason of doing this, that we want this curved shape of the bag that you see like this. After you cutting from this rectangle that we have got of 15 to 21, you cut out these dots here. As you join these dots is what will cause the effect to come like this. So how do we reach on these dots that you are seeing in the bag? We use bearing. I know some of you did some math at your school level. I don't know whether it is also in Lagos there, but this is it, how we do it here. We happen to do some bearing at school. So I used bearing to reach on these dots here. So I want somebody who is watching this video to also learn how to get all these dots here. After measuring your 15 to 21, you go on your 15 to 21 in the far end of this right corner. You measure 2.5 this side. You also measure 2.5 this side. As you can see here, we have 2.5 this side. 2.5 this side. We also have 2.5 this side. We also do the same thing. We measure 2.5 this side, 2.5 this side. We also measure 2.5 this side. Why are we measuring 2.5? Because we want our bag to balance very well. After measuring the 2.5, you measure another 2.5 from the 2.5 this side. You also measure going this side. You mark there, but where the 2.5 has ended, you mark 6 centimeters going down. I don't know, it's called centimeters or meters. As you go downwards, you also mark the same thing that you mark this side is the same thing you mark this side. But I want you to have it in mind that as you measure this bag, as you can see this cutout of ours that we have, these dots that are up this side, they are somehow longer than the dots that we put this side. Why are we putting these dots longer than these? The reason is that we want our bag to have a different shape from down to upwards. You can see our bag before it comes to this kind of shape. We have here is somewhat longer than the downer part. That's the reason why you see that when you're measuring your dots from here to here, you measure 6. But measuring again coming from down, you measure 4. From where the dots has ended, from 2.5 again another 2.5. Where the 2.5 ends, that's where you measure 4 going downwards. From that you will get these dots. What you measure this side and this side is what you also measure this side. After making this, we have after measuring all this and you have your cutout like this. So the logic that brings about all this curve in the bag the whole logic is on this dot here. It is on these dots that you put in your shape or in your cutout. So after making this and you have gone on the sewing machine, inside here I apply leather depending on the material I'm using. I also put some sponge. I don't know which kind of sponge you people use, but you apply some sponge inside there. You also put lining. When you're putting lining, after putting lining, you sew on the edges. You first sew on the edges. After sewing on the edges, then you join the dots together from inside like this. Let me say that this is my bag. You join from inside. After sewing well, you join from inside. You sew here, you sew here, you also sew here and here. After that, it will give you this kind of shape. But now somebody can ask, how do we get this bottom that runs from the other side of the bag? That one is very easy and very simple. When you get this kind of shape, this, after getting this, is what will help you to get the bottom of this bag, and it will also help you to get the zip, the length of the zip of the bag. You just get your tape measure, you measure the distance around this thing, is what will give you the shape of the bottom. And our shape of the bottom, it will happen to look like this. How do we get this? I just get this and do it like this. It will give you the same shape of the bag, because we want this bag to look like this in the end of it. But somebody is still asking, what do I determine to get the width of the zip or the bottom? This one just depends on what you feel like, because you can find some of the bags when they have this very small width of the zip and the bottom. So it depends on what you want. So for today, that's where our lesson will end.